Good evening. The former PM has his own colleagues turning on him tonight over the secret portfolio scandal. Scott Morrison is even facing calls to resign from Parliament for giving himself 5 secret cabinet jobs in the last government. However, the now backbencher says he won't quit and has apologised for any offence.
Scott Morrison leaving for work this morning as Australia learns the Morrison government had much more Morrison in it than anyone realised.
Scott Morrison was appointed to 5 additional portfolios.
And now many of his colleagues want his parliamentary career squashed.
And political editor Mark Riley's in Canberra tonight. Mark, the former PM, he's apologised. So what happens now?
Well, Daniel, Anthony Albanese is seeking official advice on whether it was legal for Scott Morrison to exercise these secret ministerial powers and just how many times he did it. Mr Morrison insists it was only once, though it's likely there'll also be some sort of formal inquiry. A royal commission into the pandemic response now appears certain, but there could also be a parliamentary or independent inquiry into Scott Morrison's actions, which I'm told the former Prime Minister would comply with. But I think we can also expect more revelations in coming days as those departmental reports come back to Anthony Albanese. Daniel?
Mark Riley, thank you. Well, in state politics, a scandal of a different kind has been unfolding over the past few weeks. And today, in one of the first reports released into the bungled appointment of John Barilaro to a New York trade role, the independent review has cleared the former Deputy Premier. But it says the recruitment was flawed and has prompted a crackdown on when former ministers can apply for public sector jobs.
An $80,000 review that found no one to blame.
Who's actually at fault? I don't know.
Amelia Brace, 7 News.
Former NRL star Brett Finch has pleaded guilty to sharing child sex abuse material. Tonight, 7 News has obtained sickening messages sent on an online chat site detailing his fantasies with boys as young as 12. Now, while most of the messages are too graphic to report, we warn the contexts of this report are confronting.
Once renowned and remembered for this career-defining moment.
Well, it was lights, camera and action. Lots of it in the Sydney riverside suburb of Melrose Park today. The latest Mad Max extravaganza began shooting on what was once just an industrial estate.
Welcome to the wastelands. And no, this isn't what they're delivering petrol in now that it's over $2 a litre.
Coming up after the break, the astonishing half-year result for the 7 network. The new COVID booster with double the power. And Russia's promise to expand relations with North Korea. That's next. Russia and North Korea are promising closer ties as Vladimir Putin tries to shore up relationships with non-Western allies. At a military expo, the Russian president pledged to send his country's superior weapons to nations it considers friendly.
For almost 6 months, Vladimir Putin's forces in Ukraine have battled in more ways than one, suffering heavy losses.
2 drivers in Norway have had a lucky escape after a wooden bridge collapsed beneath them. One car plunged perilously close into the water. The person inside able to reach higher ground. Another driver, though, had to be winched to safety after his truck was stuck in a near vertical position for hours. Prince Harry and Meghan have announced they'll return to the UK next month for the second time this year. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex will attend events for a number of charities close to their hearts. They'll begin in Manchester for the One Young World Summit, which brings together young leaders from around the globe. They'll also travel to London and Germany. Channel 7's parent company 7 West Media has released its half-year results, reporting the strongest financial position in over a decade. The company's profit is up 60% on the previous year to just over $200 million. Streaming service 7 Plus is experiencing strong growth.
For us, it's actually about staying really fresh and, reinvigorating the shows that people love and bringing them back in different ways. And I think My Kitchen Rules is a great example of that.
Yes, 7 is Australia's #1 TV network. Still to come, the day's sport, including a moment of madness from a $100 million recruit and a video now at the NRL Integrity Unit, what this means for the Knights. Kalen Ponga.
Tonight's Sport Report brought to you by the V8 Hemi-powered Ram 1500 pickup truck range. Eats more than just utes.
Penrith's Mr Reliable Dylan Edwards will return from a sternum problem in Thursday night's NRL Grand Final rematch against Souths. It's a big boost for the injury-ravaged reigning premiers, who've lost 2 of their last 3 games.
For the first time in a long time, Penrith go into a big game as underdogs.
Rabbitohs are obviously killing it at the moment, and every team's against us, and we're just looking forward to the challenge.
Knights co-captain Kalen Ponga's fate is now in the hands of the Integrity Unit. Football director Peter Parr says he'll wait until the NRL probe is complete before making a call on Ponga and Kurt Mann, who were kicked out of a toilet cubicle by a security guard at a Newcastle pub on the weekend. While Bradman Best and Inari Tuala have been dropped for Sunday's clash against Canberra, the reason? They were late for the team bus in Brisbane.
There has been a lack of leadership around the playing group. We're going through a tough period at the moment. Just about all of it self-inflicted, so we have to own that.
Still to come, we'll have a look at your nationwide weather details in just a tick. Peter on Lead to Believers sent this one in. Love the colours there, the green and love that yellow. Time now for a look at your national weather details with Kirstie. What's in store, Kirstie?
Next few days not looking too bad, but a change is on the way down. Good evening, everyone. A ridge of high pressure is expected to generate cool mornings and mostly fine skies for the middle of the working week tomorrow. But this trough and frontal system is moving across from WA through South Australia, reaching New South Wales and Victoria by Thursday, producing showers, gusty and cold winds and the chance of highland snow. Thunderstorms are also possible. Now that system will drop rainfall across southern and central parts of New South Wales. Along the coast though, and certainly for the northern inland, conditions look to remain nice and dry and settled. Let's take a look across the state tomorrow, and it will be partly cloudy for our north coastline. Tweed Head's a top of 21 degrees, 21 also on the way for Kempsey. If we head further inland, the high teens at Tamworth, plenty of sunshine around. The high teens also for Dubbo, partly cloudy skies there. Cooler conditions though for parts of the central tablelands, Orange just 13 degrees, and for the southwest slopes, Wagga expecting 15. Heading across the country now, we are expecting showers in the south, a late shower on the way for Hobart with a top of 15, windy weather and also a late shower in Melbourne with 17 degrees. Some possibly heavy rainfall on the way for Perth, up to 25 millimetres. Sunny skies though around Sydney, Alice Springs and Cairns with 27. Dan?
Fantastic, Kirstie. Nice to see you again. Thank you for that. And that is your news for this Tuesday, August 16th. Thanks so much again for your company. I'm Daniel Gibson. Till I see you again, have a great night. Bye for now.